How's it going, guys? So right now I'm on my way to my buddy's house. I'm gonna go help him out with his first gen 4Runner. He has a radiator that has a hole in it, and so he hasn't been able to use his truck. Anyways, we're gonna go get that radiator replaced today, and so check it out. So this is my buddy's 4Runner that I was talking about. We're going to be installing the radiator on it. There it is right there. But yeah, just want to give you a quick look around of his 4Runner before we get started. A little look of the inside of the 4Runner. So, like I said, you know, it's an ongoing project, so it's nowhere near complete. Actually, he just started, so there's a few parts missing, but you know, all this will be worked out a little bit later, at a later time. But other than that, it's seems like it's pretty clean, pretty good condition. Let's take a look in the back seat real quick. You know, I was with him when he looked at other 4Runners, and this one has to be the nicest, the cleanest one that we've found. Take a little look in the back. I think the window's up now. We can't really see back there anymore. But let me see. I guess we can take a look through the inside. So one of the main reasons why he got this is because it has a removable roof, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, this is a work in progress, and I'll keep you guys updated as more updates are done to this.
So yeah, just got this is the radiator I got from AutoZone. I bet there's a bunch more that I could have got online for a little better quality. It's hard to find the radiators that will fit the 22RE with metal tanks, so I got this one as plastic. Should do the job. If it doesn't, I'll just get a new one because they're not that expensive. But yeah, hopefully it all fits in and works out well. I'm not gonna have to use these because I think that's for automatic transmission, and I have manual. So yeah, we'll throw it in and see how it works. Other than that, I've got a new cap because the one that comes with the original radiator won't fit this radiator, so I got a new one, real cheap. Got some antifreeze coolant there. Before we start it up, once I put this in and connect it back up, I think we're going to do a flush to get all the, if there's any rust or any calcium buildup or anything in the engine and the coolant system, then we'll flush it out before we put in some good new antifreeze in. So. Alright, so the problem is what happened. I was driving through the park. I had 4 people and a dog in the car. I don't know if weight had anything to do with it, but we were driving kind of slow, and all of a sudden the radiator busted, spewed a bunch of coolant everywhere, steam, you know, top and bottom of the car, and it cracked right along here. And so that's what we'll be fixing, just replacing this, taking the old radiator out and putting a new one in. So this will works.
Let's get it done, bro.
Yeah. Alright, so first off, we're gonna skid plate off. So in my truck, the bolts are size 12, so I'm gonna go in the back. Let's see. So we're going to remove the air intake hose. so we can get that out of the way, and then we'll remove these hoses second from the radiator, and then yeah, we'll go from there. So we need to get this out of the way first. So I heard of a trick to get this drained, is to keep everything plugged and then pull the plug from the bottom, and it would be able to hopefully suck this out. So I'm not sure if that'll work, but
Kind of like a siphon effect.
yeah, I'll kind of give it a try. Might as well. So I don't have to take this off and pour it out and empty it that way.
Oh, that's interesting.
The spigot's right here, so I'm gonna loosen that bad boy up until it starts to pour a little bit. We'll let this drain for a little bit. Hopefully it'll pull some out of the top.
Should pull all this reservoir out as well.
Hopefully. Like way above full.
Still draining?
Yeah. I'm gonna take the drain out all the way.
So pull the drain out of the way just so it can drain a little bit faster and see if it pulls the remaining coolant out of the reservoir.
Okay, so now I'm gonna pull the rest of the hoses off. Let's see if it's a good match.
Everything gonna bolt back up.
So let's see, we got that lines up.
Yeah, it looks like everything else lines up.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, not too bad. If anything, it can. Yeah, looks like a good fit. So okay, so now I'm gonna pull off the tubes on the bottom of the radiator. Just liquid.
So we left this top bolt in right here, and then you just tilted it a little bit towards the other end.
Yeah, so drop this bottom corner down.
So we got more coolant leaking out or draining from the radiator.
Yeah. So yeah, this is where it busted. So you can see it's a big crack there.
Yeah.
And the metal's soft, you
I
know.
think it overheated and
Yeah, it
pretty
must
much
have.
just-
And just it was its time. I think these radiators are good for about 100,000 miles, and this 4Runner's got about 180,000 miles on it. So yeah, this
out with the old.
out with the old, in with the new. Yeah,
Nice.
it looks like they're a pretty good fit, good match. So
Let's get it installed.
yeah.
Now we got the 4 bolts back in. Putting on this fan cover thing.
Good. Alright, now the hoses. Ooh, this one's a little short. Uh-oh. I have to run to AutoZone. This hose back in. Okay, now I gotta put this back in.
So we just took out the reservoir.
And look what's inside, it's disgusting.
Yeah, we probably got to get that cleaned out a little bit. Alright, what do we got here, Evan?
Alright, so this is some flush and cleaner. This system, I'm not sure how clean it is inside, the cooling system, so I want to flush it out and make sure there's no, you know, deposits or rust or whatever the hell is left over from the old radiator, and make it kind of flush it out. So we put this in, fill it up with the rest of the way with water, and then run it with the heater on for about 10 minutes, so it's got a steady state. That's just for like a simple flush. I think on the instructions it says for a complete flush or a heavy duty flush, you can run it for 3 days as your daily driver, and then after that drain it and then put in normal fluid. So I think right now we're just going to do
just a quick
the
flush.
10-minute quick flush.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we drain all this out and then fill it up with coolant.
Yep. Yeah. So right now I need to fill it up with water. So.
All right, so we filled up the radiator, filled with water, along with the flush. What was it? Flush cleaner, flush and cleaner. And now we're gonna.
Yeah, so now I'm going to start it up and kind of squeeze the lines a little bit while I'm doing that. I'll leave this here to start it.
Do we need to put that on or not?
Huh?
Maybe put this back on?
Yeah.
So now we're going to start her up.
This radiator cap was here on the original radiator. Now it's moved to here. So if you look here on the hood, right in the center is this gusset, I guess, a rib plate on the hood. So that's interfering with the cap, and it can't close the hood. So I might have to do some cutting around here to get it in, and I hope that's all it needs, because if it needs more, I'll be pissed.
But other than that, everything else went fine.
Yeah.